I'm in Brussels, Belgium in search of Frits, waffles, and beer. Join me so I can show you what to do in Europe's capital city. We're here at the Royal Palace in Brussels. This is one of the residences of the King and Queen of the Belgians. But the actual Royal Palace where the King and Queen reside is in Laeken, which is just outside of Brussels. However, here at this Royal Palace, there's a museum. It's actually a pretty early or young, so to speak, building. It was built in the early 1900s by King Leopold II, but it's a beautiful building and it's a place you're definitely going to want to come check out while you're visiting this amazing city. Just arrived at the Televic. This is my favorite spot here in Brussels. It's right in the Grand Place. It might seem a little touristy, but the food here is fantastic. I've been eating here for the past 17 years. Every time I come visit Brussels, this is a must. It's a must for me. I really, of course, I have a lot of memories here with good friends over the many years visiting this great city. But I've just ordered a chicken with applesauce and some Frits, and I've also, of course, ordered some beer. But you probably want to order some stomp here. This is what it's famous for. Also some pork, but there's several dishes. But this is, again, the Televic is where you want to eat in the center of Brussels, at least in the Grand Place. But there are several other restaurants you can visit. But this is my go-to while visiting Brussels. Just arrived at one of my favorite pubs in the center of Brussels, which is Bon Vieux Temps, which is the good old times. So this is a famous bar, usually in many of your travel books. It's been around since the 1920s, but here's where you're going to want to come to find some really good Belgian beer. They don't serve food here. It's kind of a quiet, quaint little place, not a rowdy bar. If that's your thing, this is not your place. But we're going to go inside and have some good Belgian beer. One of the things you're going to want to eat when in Belgium are Frits. These are French fries, and the Belgians claim to have invented French fries, not the French. And a famous place in Brussels is Place Jourdan, very chic, trendy square with a lot of great restaurants. But the most famous Frits, or one of the most famous Frits places in the city, is Maison Antoine. This was established in 1948, and when I lived here many years ago, it didn't look as modern as the building behind me. There have been some upgrades, but either way, this is a great place to come and get some Frits. We're going to get in line here. We got here early. Usually the line is pretty extensive throughout the day, especially in the summer, but we're going to get in line and order some Frits. One of the good things about ordering Frits in Place Jourdan is that you can walk into several of the bars that surrounding Maison Antoine, order a beer, and enjoy your Frits. Another thing you're going to want to do in Brussels is buy some chocolate or eat a lot of chocolate. One of my favorite spots that I discovered about 3 years ago, which I couldn't remember the name, but I have found the location, is Elizabeth. It's located near the Grand Place. It's been around for 15 years. And what's unique about this store is that Elizabeth works with artisans or chocolatiers from the area, and they sell their chocolate here in the store. So this is definitely a place you're going to want to come visit, and you're also going to want to taste some really good Belgian chocolate. So my first tasting is going to be some spicy chocolate, which I've never had. So this is definitely exciting. How do you say in French?
Charles Hot.
Charles Hot.
That's the name of the product.
We're still in the center of Brussels. I've come to one of my favorite spots in the entire city, which is Hotel Metropole. It is the only 19th century hotel still in operation. It was first built in 1895. It's a beautiful hotel. It's one of the places we recommend that you stay here in the center of Brussels, but they also have a magnificent, elegant bar. That's why I'm here. I'm going to go inside and have a beer. So let's go inside and check it out. Another thing you're going to want to do while in Belgium, specifically here in Brussels, is visit the Vital Goof waffle stand near the Dupercaire metro. It's in the center, but this is a great place to come and get a traditional waffle. My favorite has always been a waffle with caramel sauce, so I've just ordered. I'm going to go pick it up, but this is something I highly recommend while in the city of Brussels. Besides the beer, waffles, and chocolate, the Grand Place is the main attraction in Brussels. The town hall is the central building, and the square dates back to the 11th century. In 1695, the French bombarded the square and destroyed most of the buildings. The square was rebuilt the following 4 years and still stands to this day. Another place you're going to want to visit here in Brussels on Street Violet, next to Grand Place, is Goupil le Fou, or the Crazy Fox. This is an amazing bar. You can find, of course, beer, some wine, but they also have their famous in-house wine. They have like cherry, chestnut, raspberry, and the wine is just fantastic. This is a great place. It's a little romantic, it's a little dark, it's definitely what I said many years ago, a matchbox, but there's so many cool decorations on the walls. So let's go inside and get a glass of wine. Brussels has a lot to offer travelers, and I know you will enjoy this amazing city. Safe travels, and remember, travel deeper. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're planning a trip to Europe, allow us to design the trip for you. We can provide expert advice to ensure your trip is one you'll never forget. So please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.